You good? Coach, you did it. Your team just did it, man. This is what you came back to this program to do.
Absolutely.
A vision that you started off back in 2018.
Yes,
Now you guys,
20, yeah,
you guys have done it. How you feeling?
I feel great. It's an honor and a privilege, when you're a head coach and you have the responsibility to lead young men and to lead a community. Man, listen, a basketball game and being able to play this sport, but you have such family and community and the city and people around the state that it means so much to. It's an honor. It's something I do not take lightly. I thank God He's given me he's given me some heavy shoulders to lift a lot of weight in my family and in my community, and I'm very proud. My wife has been amazing. My mother-in-law is amazing. We want to shout out that my sister-in-law has recently passed, and yesterday was her funeral, and today our uniforms are in honor of her, and just what it means to our entire family, and I know it means more to our community, Boston and Charlestown, and so just all the people that support us and around the state, it just means a lot.
Yeah, the legacy continues. Your son becomes another Coleman to get a championship trophy. Just how special is that to share this moment with him?
I'm going to tell you right now, when this is all said and done, I'll be able to sit back and really realize how much that means. I know it means a lot. Coach O'Brien is a father to me. Even Jaylen calls him Papa because, that's his grandpop. And so, I got a chance to be around Coach as a player, but then as an assistant coach, I got a chance to be around him when we won state titles. So to do this with my son, it means a lot. I can't even put it into words, and I know when we look back how special we're really going to be able to see that it meant, but I'm proud of him. He is a straight-A student. He is an underdog. He's the guy that he doesn't necessarily meet the eye test, but he works on and off the court. He is one of the most phenomenal young men. He's so caring to not only his family, but his teammates. He is a straight-A student. I'm telling you, I'll show y'all the transcripts. He's a straight-A student. And then for the basketball, he works hard. He gets up, 6 a.m. workouts. When nobody else goes, he calls his teammates. When they're there, when they're not there, he puts in the work. And every time he gets slighted from a post on Instagram or a certain site, and he's not being acknowledged, his work ethic is shining through. He is the ball. Last year, he was the Globe and Herald All-Scholastic. This year, he's the Boston City Player of the Year. Just phenomenal. He's averaging 22 points a game, 8 assists, 8 rebounds. He's had triple doubles. He does a little bit of everything for us. And it's crazy because when you see it on the court, I guarantee you if you follow him around for a day, you see how he does it with his spirit, and you see how he does it in school. Phenomenal.
And lastly, your role players. I talk to them. The Jays get all the attention, but Jordani, DeMonte, Dwayne, they've all came in this postseason and made major contributions. DeMonte with his shooting, Dwayne with his defense, Jordani playing both two ways, man. How proud of you of those guys and your seniors that you get to send them out like this?
I am so proud of our seniors. DeMonte, just his story, man. He had a concussion a year ago that kept him from basketball for an entire year. He landed at Seatown. He landed in my lap. Beautiful. And I'm so happy for him. Jordani is a 4-year guy for us, 3-sport athlete. And so for him to go out with a state title, phenomenal. Trey Andrews, coming over for the first year, giving us his all, phenomenal. You got Francis Nelson, giving us, his strength and his leadership. He's come a long way as a player, phenomenal. Dwayne Cannon Lewis, that young man is our unsung hero. Unsung hero. A year ago, he was playing JV. He was swinging varsity and JV. This year, he didn't even know if he wanted to play because he knew that we had a lot of firepower before the guys that we have now. We lose Alex Wilkins to Brooks, which we miss, and we love him. Josiah Adamson, who's at CM, was supposed to come to Seatown. We miss him. Jake Cofield, who's at CM, left us a couple years ago. We miss him. Our seniors from last year, Ricky, Garvins, Victor, Miles, we got guys that put in a lot of work, but Dwayne was not even going to play because he knew, I might not even get on the court. But when those guys took those other opportunities and our seniors moved on, I said, Dwayne, if I need you and I'm going to call on you. I need you to, like, be there for me. And that young man stepped up, and that man is our unsung hero, from his defense to his offense to his leadership. And, our young men all have stories, and they're all going through stuff. And so we don't never know what they're going through. But that young man has fought a lot of adversity to be a state champion. And let me just finish. I know the Jays get a lot of attention, but Jaylen Williams Crawford, absolutely hands down on the basketball court for us, is our MVP. Scoring, shot blocking, rebounding, handling the ball, playing a good player, playing the best player, and just always doing it even kill. We get on him, he doesn't, we're up high, but he just goes out there and he gets it done. And the way he has emerged each year, from then until now, hands down MVP, one of the best players in the state. So we talk about Big J, but we talk about him for a reason. We talk about Little J because we talk about him for a reason, and then our role players, what I love is that they bought in. But you want to know what? The players got to play and they got to do their job. But you want to know who really don't always get the acknowledgement is the coaches. Coach Chillwell. Like, y'all don't understand. Without him, I would probably get tossed out of more games. Paul Becklins, the mastermind, the IQ. Coach Avellino, young guy coming in, player development. Coach Andreas with the mindfulness for our guys. And the guy that don't get the credit this year because he's our secret weapon, Curtis Martin. Curtis Martin, just from the outside looking in, showing us and telling us what we need to do and being that voice. I haven't won anything without Chillwell, without Curtis Martin, and truth be told, Paul Becklins was an original coach at Brighton. We haven't won anything when we haven't been together. But when we are together, this is what we accomplish. And when you look at those young men, and people say, like, the role players or the Big J's or what they do, it's a testament to these coaches doing what we got to do for those young men. And the biggest unsung hero is my wife, Emily Hunter Coleman. She's my rock. She is everything that, like, a man could ask for. She's helped me grow as a dad to my son, as a husband, and even as a coach. So I can't say enough about this group and this year. It's so special.
Coach, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.